Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to look at all the WWE and TNA news of the last 3 days. We start with the New Day coming soon video that's shown on SmackDown. There's talks of keeping them off television until Kofi Kingston is ready to return from injury. He is expected to be out for several weeks following the ankle injury. Whew, not good. Not good. We like the New Day, so we might be seeing that for a while. Oh, and now very sad news. Dave Meltzer has apparently reported 205 Live's viewership over the past several months has been really bad compared to the shows that are beating it on WWE Network. Meltzer noted that the taped NXT shows regularly beat the live 205 shows, and WWE should consider having 205 taped before SmackDown Live starts. Fans have been continuing to leave the arena after SmackDown ends, and there's been general lack of crowd heat for the 205 Live shows. Well, I find this sad because I love 205 Live. Tape it, that's fine, or put it on an hour before. Seriously, you could put it on an hour before. I wouldn't be bothered. That'd be nice, actually. 12 till 1, just having 205 Live. That'd be good. Ooh, and now Jake Roberts recently did an interview with the Roman show and was asked about the heat that Roman Reigns has been getting. Here's what he said. Enjoy it. Why in God's name would you try and change what the masses want? The masses want to hate the guy. Let them hate. Just pay me while you're doing it. I like that. Oh, that amused me, Jake. Thank you. Oh, Alberto El Patron has been saying some more shit this week. In the latest video from him and Paige, Alberto started praising Impact Wrestling and then began ranting on WWE again. Regards to Impact Wrestling, he stated, "No bullshit, they don't judge you depending on the colour of your skin like other places." Paige quickly responded with, "Babe, I still work there." He added, "You have to preach with examples. Stanford, if you want to run an anti-bullying campaign, you have to stop bullying people." That's a fuck you to WWE. Oh. Ooh, Mauro Ranallo news! Mauro Ranallo confirmed he'll be calling pro wrestling with a tweet saying, "You should join me for hashtag Berto Porto Saturday on at Showtime Boxing, and you best believe I'll be calling pro wrestling again too." That wasn't the only shot he took at WWE. When he was doing his commentary for Rinsen, the Japanese MMA promotion, he says it's good to be able to use the phrase professional wrestler again, which is good. He has got in his contract that he can do outside projects, so that's why he's there. But yeah, shots fired. Ooh, a bit of Sean Benjamin news now. His first match has been announced after his injury. He'll be working for BCW promotion on the 21st of April at the Elks Lodge in Queens, New York. He was asked if he would be in WWE on Twitter, and he wrote, "Let me clear this up now. I'm not signed to WWE. I was never signed due to injury, or that could change. As of the 16th of April 2017, I am a free agent." So we'll have to see where that goes. He could come back, he might not, who knows. Oh, and now a massive story. You already know about this if you watch my channel, but Dash Wilder of the Revival suffered an injury over the weekend and is apparently going to miss 8 weeks of action, but possibly more. He suffered a broken jaw in a match. What was the match? Shinsuke Nakamura and Hideo Itami versus the Revival. They did Shinsuke, Ty, Scott and him all did farewell promos, but he never actually spoke because of the apparent injury. WWE did confirm this later, saying the Revival's Dash Wilder injured at an NXT Live event. The Revival's Dash Wilder suffered a jaw injury over the weekend during an NXT Live event. WWE.com has learned the injury comes in the wake of the two-time NXT Tag Team's huge back-to-back victory over former Raw Tag Team Champions of the New Day since their Team Red debut in the night after WrestleMania. On Friday night, following an in-ring injury to the right side of his jaw, we sent Wilder to the ER for a CAT scan. NXT medical personnel Dr. Jeff Westerfield told WWE.com the case came back showing a jaw fracture. As a result, he'll be getting his jaw wired, probably shut, Friday at 9 a.m. We are looking forward to him being back on the main roster in about 8 weeks. We did get their comments on this. This is wild. It's frustration. Is this frustrating? Of course it is, but it's not going to stop the revival. This is nothing. I've had worse than this. I didn't even bat an eye. I'll be out there tonight with my jaw wired shut if they'd let me. We're as tough as we are talented. The last 2 weeks on Raw were just the beginning for us. We'll be back to take what's ours. There's pretty little Raw tag team titles. Revival Hardys, I cannot wait. And then here is Dawson's comments. We're two hard-headed southern-minded individuals, added a fired-up Dawson. If it were up to us, we would be on Monday Night Raw tonight. We will be back and continue to do what we've done, and that's battle through every tag team, no matter whether it's a jaw, a knee, an ankle, or an ice cream cart. We're going to go through, and make sure we get as much money in our bank account as possible. Damn! But yeah, hurry up, Dash Wilder, because I cannot wait to see what you guys do next. Finn Balor, as you know, was at Raw tonight. The other night. Monday. It is Wednesday today, sorry. Monday. He apparently passed his impact test. Not about TNA. It's where they have to see if they can clear after a concussion. He did do like a squash match against Kurt Hawkins in like 40 seconds, and he didn't take a single bump, but apparently he has passed the test. And now Bully Ray announced the following via Twitter. Happy to announce the real Billy Gunn is now a co-trainer at the Team 3D Academy in Florida. One of the knowledgeable trainers out there. The academy is located in Kissimmee. Has churned out a number of talents, including New Japan, Gorillas of Destiny, Kindai, Brink, Jesse Neal, and current WWE NXT talent Mary Kate and Ashley. The academy recently opened up a second location in Danbury, CT. Well, if you want to look into that, look into it. John Kerr, the referee, was involved in the ring collapse angle with Big Show and Braun Strowman on Raw, got interviewed at WWE.com. He said, they were on the top road and next thing I know, I'm tumbling out of the ring. The only reason I'm mentioning this is because I found Tico's Wikipedia entry with the following message before it was quickly removed. On the 18th of April 2017, Cone died via WWE ring implosion with him in it. It was awesome. That's the best way to troll someone. I love it. According to Dave Meltzer, the eventual plans for WWE to start using the Broken Hardy gimmick. WWE is reportedly in the process of working out the financial deal with Anthem to use the gimmick. During a promo on Raw, Matt did slip a few references to the gimmick. The concern in WWE is that the Hardys will have a short shelf life as a nostalgia act, and having the broken gimmick will give them more longevity in WWE. Matt also continues to reference the gimmick on Twitter. This ring is #broken! I can relate. I love Matt. That was great. Now, there is nothing nice about this story. According to MLW Twitter account, former WWE star Matt Anoa'i, Rossi of 3 Minute Warning, and brother of Roman Reigns, has passed away at the age of 47. No details on his death are known at this time. They tweeted, on behalf of everyone at MLW, our condolences go to the family of Matt Anoa'i, aka Rossi / Matt Smalls. #RIP Matt. Hurricane also wrote the following on Twitter and Instagram. Heart-wrenching phone calls are not the way to start a day. Tell your loved ones you love them, let them know. Wow. WWE issued the following statement today regarding the death of Matt Rosie Anoa'i. This is what it says. WWE is saddened to learn that Matt Anoa'i, known to fans as Rosie, has passed away at age 47. The son of WWE Hall of Famer Skik I don't know, and the older brother of WWE superstar Roman Reigns. Rossi grew up in the legendary Anoa'i wrestling dynasty. He debuted in 2002 alongside his cousin Jamal as a part of the 3-Minute Warning. The imposing, powerful tandem tore through Raw's tag team division before going their separate ways. Rossi then formed a beloved superhero duo with the Hurricane, which culminated in his first World Tag Team Championship reign. The Anoa'i family share the following statement. The Anoa'i family is mourning the loss of Seek's son, Matt, aka Rosie, due to the untimely death. We want to let fans know that he loved them and the wrestling world so much. In his passing, he has left 3 beautiful children and a heartbroken family. Please respect the privacy of his children and family as they mourn the loss of this kind, lovely, gentle man who was a father, son, brother, and a superhero to us all. Our family appreciates your prayers and continued support during this very difficult time. WWE extends its condolences to Rosie's family, friends, and fans. Wow. All I can say is rest in peace, Matt Anoa'i. I do send all my prayers to your family in this very difficult time. I hope we don't find any details about the death. I just kind of hope we just leave it at this please rest in peace moment. But let's move on. Oh, Steve Austin mentioned in a recent podcast he missed WrestleMania 33 due to timing issues. Austin said that he was in the process of selling his ranch and had to decline WWE's offer to appear at the event. He explained, I will always be part of the WWE. The WWE will always be a part of my life, man. I'm in this thing for the rest of my life. That's the relationship I have with the WWE. So there's never been no heat, no this, no that, no whatever. I'm at a great place with those guys and I'm thankful for everything they've done for me, and I'm sure they are thankful for the things I did for them. Again, I'm a WWE member for life. Oh good, because I was worried about him not doing anything, because I did hear about his Stone Cold podcast stopping, so I didn't know if he would stop, but that's kind of made me feel a bit hopeful there. On this week's Raw match, a match was teased between Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. Expected that Balor will be feuding with Wyatt after the Payback pay-per-view, even though he never got a rematch for the Universal title. The current belief is that Balor won't be in the Universal title picture again for several months. Thank you, Roman, for that. He did post a picture about his reported concussion, just said it's just a scratch. I meant to put a picture in, but I can't be arsed. Oh, and now, just wrapping this up, PWTorch.com is reporting that Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis-Bennett are likely heading to WWE. According to Wade Keller, WWE made the duo an offer that was more appealing than returning to Impact Wrestling. It appears that they will be going straight to SmackDown Live rather than NXT. The duo have reportedly turned down offers to do podcasts, which could also be an indication that they are WWE bound. Please, 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 let me have something. Oh, and this is the best story today. WWE is reportedly very high on Bay Baron Corbin. No, it doesn't say Bay in the notes. I had that. There are plans to start shaping him as a main event talent moving forward. Corbin lost to AJ Styles on this week's SmackDown Live, but it was by count out as a way to protect him. Apparently, the company has even higher hopes for him than Braun Strowman. That's the levels of talent we're looking here. Please push him. I want to see him with that WWE Championship. I am over with him. Please. 2 more stories. I'll do the most interesting last. This one. The belief is that Mahal and the Bollywood Boys will be a faction moving forward. The group being pushed should be able to help WWE's expansion into the Indian market, apparently. So it's a marketing ploy, basically. Good job there. And then the final story, for those wondering, the Superstar Shake-Up was in fact the WWE's draft for this year. Apparently the term Superstar Shake-Up was used because Vince McMahon no longer wanted to use the term draft. McMahon has been known for not wanting to use certain phrases. For instance, words like bout and shot are banned from television. Most recently, WrestleMania 33 venue was referred to as a Citrus Bowl instead of the Camping World Stadium, which is the current stadium's official name. So, that's it. Good job there, WWE. Let's, the Superstar Shake-Up, just call it a fucking draft, for the love of God. But yeah, anyway, I have enjoyed this newsroom. I hope you've enjoyed this newsroom. lot of interesting stories. Very sad one, quite good ones. All I can say is rest in peace, Matt Anoa'i. And I do hope your family can find peace in this very tragic time. But as always, please give this video a like if you have enjoyed. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.